there I was in Hawaii, and we went snorkeling the last day we were there, and we went with the woman that he was accompanying, who's a folk singer named Holly Near, and on the boat on the way back, after this little snorkel trip, Holly said, "Oh, I'm reading this interesting book. It's called Wicked. It's by this guy named Gregory Maguire, and it's the Oz story from the Wicked Witch's point of view." And my jaw kind of dropped. I just thought, that is the best idea I've ever heard in my life. And it's perfect for me. It's exactly, in so many ways, it's what I like to write about. It takes something familiar and spins it around and comes from another point of view, which is my favorite kind of thing to do. And the subject matter seemed perfect, and the character seemed like someone that I could really identify with, and so on and so forth. So I just thought, that's for me. And I got back to the mainland the next day, and I called my lawyer and I said, okay, someone has the rights to this book because it's been out about a year. I'm going out to get it. You have to find out who has the rights, because I think I need to do this. And I got lucky. It turned out to be Universal Pictures had the rights, and the guy running Universal at that point was a man named Mark Platt, who not only uncharacteristically for Hollywood knew about musicals and liked them, but had actually been in Pippin in college.
So there you go.
So my plea did not fall on deaf ears.
And clearly, as I said earlier, everyone major has been influenced by Pippin. But Mark was actually trying to turn the book into a film.
That's correct. They were adapting it as a film, a non-musical film, and with some temerity, I went to Mark and I said, "Look, I know you've been working on this, and I know that you're on your second draft of the screenplay, and I just don't think it's going to work." And and I told him my reasons for why I thought it would not work as a film, and I said, I really think it needs to be a musical, and actually I think it needs to be a stage musical, and I told him why, and he looked at me strangely and gave me a stack of everything that Universal had ever released to see if I was interested in converting any of those into musicals. And I went away with this list of other movies, none of which I was interested in working on. And about 2 months later, he called me and he said, "Okay, you're right."
How did the librettist, Winnie Holzman, who wrote My So-Called Life and Once and Again, how did she come on board?
Well, that's how. I mean, I knew My So-Called Life. I thought it was an amazing show. I thought the writing was amazing. I felt that because the leading characters were two young girls, it would be good to have a woman write the book, and particularly one who wrote those sorts of characters well, and I couldn't think of anybody better than Winnie, so I called her.